Unbelievable.
Hey everyone, and welcome back. This is Man in the Black Hat, and welcome to the extras section for Fable 3. Today we'll be tackling the final extra mission that you can get, which is the Traitors Keep downloadable content. Let's go talk to this guy.
Ah, Your Majesty. It seems like an age since we last had the pleasure of speaking. The awful attack on the kingdom, Walter's tragic demise. Terrible, terrible business. Still, we mustn't dwell on the past, must we? There is much to do. Dealing with the aftermath of recent events, bolstering the morale of the people, and many, many equally riveting issues. So, if you are ready, Your Majesty, shall we proceed to the throne room and begin? Wonderful. I assure you, you will be entertained, engrossed, and elated. This is our best royal schedule yet.
I frickin' hate you, Hobson. Man, that guy's boring. Oh, hey, look, we still have the title card for the day. I'm sure that'll actually show up. Anyways, on to the plot.
So I will arrange an audience with the Blacksmith Association, and we can clear this tax dispute up in no time. 2 or 3 days of negotiations should settle it. Now, on to much more important matters. The hiring of a new head gardener. As you know, the rose bushes this year have suffered some minor discomfort due to the inclement weather and less than salubrious soil management. I have arranged an interview process that should take no more than 8 weeks, starting tomorrow morning. It should make for a very...
Oh, hey, look, it's Altair. Only it doesn't look like Altair. Sure kills guards like him, though. Wow, dude, was that really necessary?
But lest we forget matters of state, we really ought to begin a more considered census of the population. Estimates of the number of citizens vary widely. I suggest each one comes to the throne room and has to...
Is it too late for an audience, my queen?
Who are you?
I've come from far away to fulfill my destiny. To get revenge for everything you've done. How many innocent people have you sent to the king?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Your lies won't save you now! I've spent years in a cell, thinking about this moment. Did you think you're safe here, Your Majesty? Did you think your guards could protect you? I know all about guards. They couldn't keep me in the keep, and they couldn't keep me out of your castle. This is the end of the kingdom. Albion will be free. It's time for the people to rule themselves. I am well trained in the art of murder. I've never killed a queen before, though. I am the instrument of change. I am the voice of revolution. The world doesn't need the crown. It doesn't need the throne. You're a relic, Your Majesty. Nobody will mourn your passing. Nobody ever mourns a tyrant. I came here alone, but I represent legions. You will never defeat us all. You may be a hero, but that doesn't make you a god. It doesn't give you the right to rule a country. I wish General Turner were here to see you die. Such a pity you'll never meet him. We will return Albion to a more pure state. This castle will burn to the ground. Your family invented the monarchy, but it has no place in our land. Everyone imprisoned by the kings and queens of Albion will be set free. I'm willing to die for what I believe in. Are you? You think you're safe now? I'm just the first of many. We will kill you in the end.
My queen! An enemy ship is approaching.
Holy crap, that took a while. And yeah, in plot monologues like that, they don't become killable until you've gone through their dialogue.
There are soldiers on board!
Who are they?
Get ready!
They're almost here!
Hold steady! They look like elite soldiers. What the hell is going on?
I don't know, but they're as good as dead.
We are at your service, Your Majesty.
Huh, well, that's new. Let's go meet this guy.
Who are you?
I'm Commander Milton. We came in pursuit of the man who attempted to take your life. I knew he would not succeed, but his escape dishonors us all the same.
The man spoke of a place called the Keep. Is that where you've come from?
Yes, Ravenscar Keep. It's a prison far from this coast, and we're the soldiers sworn to guard it.
Another of my brother's secrets.
If you'll come with us, Your Majesty, I'll show you. The Keep is where Albion's worst criminals are held, the most dangerous enemies of the Crown. It's time our new queen saw it for herself.
Yay, we get to go on a boat ride! Nothing bad can come of this. I'm sure. Oh boy. Got a chicken in a gear.
Welcome to the Keep, Your Majesty. Albion's secret prison. Your father made use of it. Your brother Logan made use of it. Now, it is yours. I had my men prepare for your visit, so the cells should be ready for inspection.
Is it safe? Recent events have made me somewhat wary of convicts.
There are plenty of harmless political prisoners imprisoned by Logan, but over the years we have accumulated some rather dangerous individuals. And there's none more dangerous than General Turner. He led your brother's armies for years, until he became obsessed with ending his rule, with abolishing the crown altogether.
Oh my, yes. General Turner. He attempted a coup on your brother and declared he would bring about the end of the monarchy in Albion. Unfortunately, this was before Logan saw fit to execute all traitors.
I believe the assassin you killed was acting under his orders. We will conduct a full investigation into how... Something's wrong.
I knew it! This place is a death trap! I'm going to be torn apart by angry criminals!
This way, Your Majesty.
I'll stay here and make sure nobody sinks the boat.
Lieutenant, what the hell happened?
Nobody quite knows, sir. Some of the prisoners in Block A broke free. They started a riot, got hold of weapons and killed some of our men. We can't break through.
We won't be able to get through the entrance. There's a reason we call this place the Keep. Fortunately, I know this place better than any prisoner. Are you willing to get your hands dirty, Queen? Or perhaps you would prefer to wait here?
I may have become a politician, Commander, but I was born to fight. Lead the way.
With pleasure. The old sewer system leads into the lower levels. It's as secure as any other part of the keep, but I can get us through.
Okay, so we've got to defeat the bad prisoners who are attempting to escape, but first we're going to go explore this. Keep in mind that before I finished filming for Fable 3, I had never played this DLC before, so I don't know where anything is. That's why you're going to see me go off the beaten path and explore a little, from time to time. Though it does pay off a little bit. However, I know from doing the filming on this that this next part is yet another slogfest. In fact, this whole Traitors Keep DLC is nothing but slogfests. But hey, it wouldn't be Fable 3 without fighting.
I wouldn't be surprised if General Turner was behind this. I've been the warden of this place for 7 years, and we've never had a prisoner like him. He seems to exert some strange control over people. But you can judge for yourself soon. It's impossible to get past this gate without the key, and I have the only copy, as this poor bastard found out too late. I should warn you. We'll be coming out into the prison's lowest level. We call it the pit. The inmates down here are so disturbed they're barely human. Welcome to the pit, Your Majesty. The most miserable place in Albion. Try to stay away from the cell doors. They sound agitated enough already. I closed this room down when I took over. The doctors who used it called it an electrical rehabilitation facility. The rest of us called it the torture chamber. Most of the men you hear screaming sat in those chairs every day. If they weren't insane when they came in, well, let's just say I'd rather die than be strapped to one of those things. We should be right under the rioters now. Here they come. Don't hold back, Your Majesty. These men are vicious killers. We're not exactly the most popular people among convicts, are we? We need to regain control of the prison before this turns into a real bloodbath. These were good men. Some of them little more than boys. This was never meant to happen.
This is like carving meat. All this, so you corrupt one of us, but you can't corrupt us all.
knew it. This isn't a random riot. It's too organized. Turner did this. He sent the assassin after you not to kill you, but to draw me and my best soldiers away. Come on. If he's behind this, we need to find him before it's too late. They've broken into the armory. This is going to get interesting. Watch your back, Your Majesty. I never should have left the island. Never underestimate a desperate... If General Turner is behind this, it won't be easy to recapture him. Whatever happens, we can't let him leave the island. Sounds like some of the guards are still fighting in there. They're going to need our help. If you don't mind, Your Majesty, I think I'll join my men. There hasn't been a recorded riot in the keep for 2 decades.
How am I supposed to kill him?
After all this time being nothing but a warden, it's good to feel like a soldier again.
Well, mighty, I'll give you that, but I've got the law on my side.
I used to complain nothing ever happened on this island. This isn't quite what I had in mind, though. Turner must have a bigger plan than just letting some prisoners out. Not knowing what it is what worries me the most. You should have stayed in your cell.
I'm sorry. Were you...
My guards haven't seen proper combat in a long time. They were taken by surprise. What would you rather be? Locked up and living, or free and dead? Turner is in the maximum security wing. That's where we need to go.
Nice.
It's a shame they didn't just kill each other. That's what wild animals usually do. The cells of the maximum security ward must have been opened, including General Turner's. Come on, we have to get there before he can make a break for it.
This girl's rich, but fun looking at corpse. Well, strong. I'll turn the sod into burger meat.
None of you will escape alive. Where are the prisoners?
They're gone, sir. The cells were empty when we were taken hostage.
I should have known. Damn it, I should have known. Round up the last of the rioters and lock them up.
Yes, sir.
Missing? We have to get out of here. We'll be butchered.
You may rest at ease, Mr. Hobson. I don't believe they're anywhere on the island. The riot was a diversion, orchestrated by Turner. As long as he's at large, Albion is under threat, Your Majesty. But he isn't the only one we need to worry about. We will need to recapture all the escapees if we want to safeguard the kingdom.
Who are the others?
Professor Faraday was a celebrated inventor, and the brains behind most of our industrial progress. until he turned on your brother. He's a mild-mannered man, but his creations could bring about the end of civilization. Mary Godwin, also known as Witchcraft Mary, was a highly skilled alchemist, though that knowledge rests in a very disturbed mind. She was convicted of witchery after they discovered her rather horrific experiments. I dread to think what she may do next. And I've already told you about General Turner, the most dangerous of them all. He must have been planning this breakout for months.
Where do we begin?
The records room holds all the information we have on our prisoners. My men can study the files for Witchcraft Mary and Turner. I'm confident I know where I can find Faraday. There's only one place he could call his home. One place he could believe himself safe. I propose we sail there as soon as possible.
I magnanimously offer my services in this investigation. This study seems like a nice, safe place from which to serve the kingdom.
Very good, then. Your Majesty, I shall meet you at the pier when you're ready to hunt down Faraday.
There seem to be several entries on this Mary Godwin, or Witchcraft Mary, if that's what we must call her. Very little on General Turner, though. I'm sure I will have found a plentiful supply of information when you return, though. Good luck, Your Majesty.
Okay, well... So we've got Faraday and Witchcraft Mary to go grab and bring back, from what I understand. And in the meantime, we've retaken the prison. Yay. As well as executed some of the less popular inmates. Yay, it's another chicken and a gear screen. You know, considering how often this pops up, this probably will be the title card. Anyways, onward. At least this is a lot better than sitting on the throne and listening to Hobson. It really, really is. Now, let's see. Before we leave this island for the first time and go to a completely different island. Hey, look, someone with a quest.
Oh, bollocks. I've made errors in the count before, but never had this many men missing. No other explanation. They've scarpered. Your Majesty, I'm sorry to inform you that a number of prisoners are unaccounted for. And these aren't blokes your brother locked up for waving signs at a protest. They're real criminals, killers, and clever. Working out a way off this island as we speak, you can be sure. Me and my guards have enough on our hands keeping this place together. No way I can send men off to comb the island for these escapees. I could use another hand to round them up. And if that hand happens to wield magical weapons and shoot fire and lightning, well, so much the better. Wish I could tell you more, but the only thing we know for certain is they haven't left the island. And we don't even know that for certain. Yeah, anyway. Point is, if you could round them up, that'd be really fantastic. Brilliant. Knowing you're on the job, I'll be much more focused on the task at hand, making sure this place stays locked up tight. I'll just say, be on your guard. One of these brutes once beat a man to death with a sock. It was, not quick.
Okay, let's see. They're back this way. Alright. Golden Crumb Trail, don't fail me now. So we've got to catch and kill 3 groups of escaped prisoners. Awesome. Oh well. Should be fun, if nothing else. Let's see now.
What are you boys gonna do first when we get...
Reckon I'll visit me mum.
Yeah.
I meant in terms of crime. Although family is important.
We got prisoners. Time to snipe. Okay, there goes another one. Now this ought to be fun. Doink. Oh. As usual, I always recommend doing focus sniping while you can from a distance because, quite frankly, it's a lot easier on you if you can do sniping and take them out from a distance than it is going to be taking them out up close. For one thing, it takes less shots, even though it takes a bit more time. And for another, you take less damage. And I'm a big fan of not taking damage. Let's see. I don't believe that there's any gnomes in this quest.
Are you daft? They'd find us in no time.
So, more than likely, we won't be seeing the end of the gnome quest. Good night. And you too. Oh! Noggin flogging. Nice. The only person to get anywhere close. And he fails. Hello, Mr. Noggin flogging. That's 2, 3, 4, 5. Done with the noggin flogging. So, let's see what we got. Ooh, long hairstyle. But we already have that. Oh well. Anything around here to grab? No, doesn't look like it. So, huh. Oh well, they had a nice camping area. Defensible. Good amount of water. Somewhat sheltered from the weather. Only problem was, it was easily assaulted and ambushed. Any good and competent sniper could take them out from a distance. Which, guess what? They did. So we go on to Area 3. Is there anything in there? No. Area 3. Which is where we will find the next group of miscreants. I'm sure they're around here somewhere. Oh hey look, a demon door. Cool. Well, we can spare some time for the demon door, can't we?
Haven't seen you around before. What's your story? Are you a guard? A bull? A filthy screw? Or worse, a snitch? A narc? A stoolie? Oh, confound it! You've run me right out of jargon! Well, whatever. You're clearly not a prisoner. Not a trustworthy one anyway. Not one I'd share a secret with. If I had one. Which I don't. So why don't you move along? You're probably missing a head count somewhere.
Okay, so apparently we need to dress like a prisoner to take on that particular demon door. I wonder what's behind it. Oh well. Not part of this DLC, I'm afraid. Well, not part of this viewing of the DLC, I'm afraid. There's the next group. And let's focus on the furthest one that we can get. Now. Wow, he survived that standing up. Doink. Now they figure it out. Okay. These guys got close. Oh well. Oh! Oh! Denied. Oh, hi. Bye. And that takes care of these schmucks. So, onward towards what I think is the last of them. Yeah, it should be. Pardon me. doing the voiceover work early in the morning. It sucks. But I've got nothing better to do, so why not? Anyways, off we go. And I believe that there's a treasure chest at the top of these stairs. And yeah, next to that little water tower there. Yeah, that is a water tower. Yeah, there it is. What do we got? What do we got? We have a ruby. Alright. Not bad. So let's go and continue on with this little micro quest. Hopefully we'll be able to turn it in soon and then move on with, I believe the first one is Professor Faraday. If I'm remembering correctly. And yes, he's named after the actual Professor Faraday who developed electrical stuff like the Faraday cage and several other very famous inventions back in his day. Laid the groundwork for a lot of what Nikola Tesla did, along with Edison and a few others. So, ow. There we are. Anyone else? That appears to be the final group.
I was hoping I'd get to slit one more throat before we left the island.
Nothing? And nothing worth exploring over here at the moment, so off we go. Oh, hey. It's not the final group. There's one more group. Oh, hey, treasure chest. What's in the treasure chest? Slow time potion, we can use that.
What do you reckon is out there past
Hi guys.
the horizon?
Well, I saw an old map one time. It said, "Here
Come on,
be
focus,
dragon."
focus, focus,
You
focus.
sure it was dragons plural?
You're aiming a little low there,
'Cause I
lady.
think we could handle just one.
Seriously, that seems to be a bit on the low side. Oh, never mind. The way the barrel's pointing, she should actually be shooting the ground. Huh. Wow. Really? Doink! Aww. Sucks to be you. These guys weren't even paying attention. Really sucks to be them. Let's see if there's any left. Nope. Okay. Time to go turn the quest in. And that's why I like sniping. Because dumb AI equals fun times for me. Though realistically, AI scales with level in this game, so the fact that the AI doesn't really react to you when you snipe them from a distance is kind of fun. And there is no easy, medium, or hard levels on the Fable series. It's just the game.
That's it then. You've done us all a great service, Your Majesty. Shame none of them survived. Not because I'll miss them, because you gave them better than they deserved. Still, it's on their heads. They made their choice.
Well, alright. Anyways, this is Man in the Black Hat, and we'll see you next time for part 2 of the Traitors Keep downloadable content for Fable 3. Later.